A very good afternoon to all. Welcome to the channel of Dr. Surgery Addict. Today we will learn how to identify the suture materials in exam. This video is about how to identify the suture material. In suture material, we have to learn following topics like what are the types of suture, absorbable suture, non-absorbable suture, natural suture, synthetic suture, and what are monofilament suture, what are polyfilament suture. You have to read all this as a homework. In this video, we will learn about how to identify the surgical sutures and what is the characteristic of ideal suture. So are you ready? Let's learn how to identify the surgical sutures. This is the image as a chart which signifies color coding of the suture material. Look, yellow is a catgut, brown is a chromic catgut, violet is vicryl. Vicryl is polygalactic acid. Blue means proline. Proline is polypropylene. Black means silk. White suture is generally cotton. There is polyester suture which might be green or white, and vicryl rapid which is white. But this is so confusing. You cannot remember this by learning the chart. So let's learn by the method of Dr. Surgery Addict. How you have to remember? Just look at it. Just look at this image. These are two cats. This one is yellow cat. This one is brown cat. These are two sisters who always wear same clothes. That is black shirt and white cotton jeans. Two cats, yellow cat, brown cat, who wears black silk shirt and white cotton jeans. This yellow cat remains in the house, but this brown cat, this goes in outside the house, and because of that it gets tanned. It gets tanned by the sun exposure. So this is the concept you have to remember, right? Let's move on how this image will remember what are the different colors of the suture. So this is the image. We know this is yellow cat. Yellow cat means catgut suture. This is brown cat. Brown cat means chromic catgut. This sun is nothing but chromium. So this catgut gets exposed to chromium, so it gets tanned and it is brown in color. These cats wear black silk shirt. So silk suture is black, and all wear white cotton jeans. So cotton suture is white. Revise this. These two are catgut sutures. So this is catgut is yellow in color. Chromic catgut is brown in color. What is silk? Silk is black in color. What is cotton? Cotton is white in color. So this will help you remember the colors of the common suture materials. Now what are the rest suture material which are not covered in this image? One is polypropylene. Polypropylene. Just reverse these last three letters. LEN. You have to reverse it as NEL. NEL is nothing but Neela. Pronounce it in Hindi. Neel. Neel is Neela. Neela means blue color. So polypropylene or proline is blue colored. What is this? This is vicryl. Vicryl VI. Vicryl is violet. Remember the starting VI. Vicryl is violet. Okay. So I hope you got how to identify the suture materials by its color. So let's revise it. What is this first suture? It is brown. Remember brown cat? It is chromic catgut. Which is this suture? This is yellow. Remember the yellow cat? Catgut. Which is this suture? It is black. Black is black silk shirt. So black is silk suture. Which is this suture? It is white. Remember the white cotton jeans? So it is cotton suture. Which is this one? This is blue. Blue is Neela. Remember polypropylene, Neela. So this polypropylene is Neela. What is this? We have not covered this, but look at this. This one is green suture. This one is white suture. These two sutures are polyester. Polyester may be green or white. You have to remember it. Okay. Look at this suture. This doesn't look like a thread. It looks metallic. So it is a steel suture. So I hope you understand how to identify the suture material by its color. Let's move on. What do you understand by ideal suture? Remember, ideal suture is nothing but ideal student. You just remember who is the ideal student in the class. Just remember this as an ideal student in the class who has lost his memories. So how does it help in identifying the ideal suture and what are the characteristics of ideal suture? Look at this. An ideal student who has lost his memory. The first characteristic is like ideal student does not have any bad habit. So it is sterile. So ideal suture is sterile. Ideal student does not get bad habits either. So it is resistant to infection. Ideal suture is resistant to infection. Ideal suture is usually very healthy and strong and muscular. So ideal student who is strong, healthy. Just like that, ideal suture is having high tensile strength. Ideal student does his all works, including study, homework, and he plays. So ideal suture is also like that. It is universal. It can be used in any surgery. The student which is ideal is friendly with all. So this ideal suture is also easy to handle. Ideal student takes minimum effort to befriend. So ideal suture has minimal tissue drag. The one student who is ideal, once he became a friend, he remains friend forever. Just like that, in ideal suture, it has very high knot holding capacity. Once the knot is tied, it has very high knot holding capacity. Ideal student does not break friendship easily. So the ideal suture has high knot security. Ideal student have minimal fights. Just like that, ideal suture will have minimal tissue reaction, which means it is non-allergic, non-electrolytic, non-carcinogenic, and non-capillary action. Ideal student has fights, but he absorbs bad words and does not reply. Just like that, ideal suture has favorable absorption profile. Remember first what we had said, ideal student has lost his memory. So ideal suture will have minimum suture memory. I think you have to remember all these things so as to remember the characteristics of ideal suture. So will you forget now? I think you don't forget now. You remember how to identify the suture material and what are the characteristics of ideal suture. So if you like this video, give thumbs up. Thank you.